Hi Toucans, happy Friday. So happy to see you. I hope you're okay. Are we ready to start? Let's sing. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. We're so glad you're here. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. We're so glad you're here. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. We're so glad you're here. What do we do now? Calendar. Let me grab it, okay? All right, here it is. Let's see. We're still in the month of April. Can you say that? April. Good job. Time to count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Keep going. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So today is Friday, April 24th. Good job, Toucans. While I put my calendar away, I need you to look out the window. Make sure you look up at the sky. Can you see it? I'm going to look out my window. What color is your sky? Mine's white. Mine's full of clouds. And guess what? At my house right now, the clouds are so full and so heavy that something's coming down. What's coming down? Rain. Is it raining at your house? Yep. Well, I took Cora for a walk today. We had to wear a raincoat and rain boots and an umbrella. She didn't. That's what I wore. And it was raining, but there's no wind. Is there wind at your house? Check the branches. Are they moving? Mine are still. Hey, my branches are getting interesting. My branches are not just brown now. There's something green on my branches. Is there something green on your branches? What is that? Leaves. In the springtime, that's when the trees branch out or leaf out. Pretty fun. So, we need to do our butterfly check. So if you remember, let's look at the life cycle. Okay, here's my poster. So we know that mommy caterpillars lay eggs. Eggs hatch into caterpillars. Caterpillars eat lots of leaves and grow and grow and grow. And when they've grown all the way as much as they need to, they hang and they form a chrysalis or a cocoon. And after 2 weeks, what comes out? Butterfly. And then the butterfly lays the eggs. So this is the life cycle of a butterfly. If we have caterpillars, where are we on our life cycle? Are we here? What about here? No. Well, we're not here because we know that the eggs have already hatched. I think we're here. What do you think? Maybe closer to here, somewhere between these two, because we have our caterpillars. And they don't have leaves in our containers. They have very special food to eat. Do you want to see them? Okay, let me show you. Now remember, last time they were really little. Guess what? They're growing. Let's see. Can I do it so you can see? There we go. Look, they're getting bigger. Oh, that one one up top's moving. Do you think maybe it's going to crawl back down? Because remember, the brown at the bottom of the container, that's their food. So I wonder if they crawl down, get something to eat, and then crawl back up. So that's one container. Would you like to see the other container? Okay, hang on, let me grab it. Oh, now most of these are down on the bottom. See, I don't know if you guys can see, but this guy right here, he's actually eating. See, they're getting bigger and bigger. I have something I forgot to show you last week. We have figures from the Very Hungry Caterpillar. Let's see. So look at this. This is a green leaf. What's the white on there? It's not real, it's pretend. It's what an egg for a butterfly would look like. See how little it is? And we know the egg hatches and out comes a caterpillar. Now this isn't what the caterpillar looks like, does it? Remember, this is from the book, so he's nice and colorful. What color are our caterpillars right now? Like brown, black? Now we know once they get enough food, they're going to hang from the top and they're going to spin a cocoon or a chrysalis, right? And then what comes out? Eventually, a butterfly comes out. Now our butterflies won't look like this because this is really cool and colorful from the Very Hungry Caterpillar book. But it's fun to think about. So we know first there's an egg, then there's a what? Caterpillar. The caterpillar makes a cocoon, and what comes out of the cocoon? Butterfly. So where are we right now with our class butterflies? Are they eggs, caterpillars, cocoons, or butterflies? Well, we know they're not a butterfly yet. And we know they're not an egg yet, or they're not an egg, they already were eggs. So which one? Let me do it like this. Where are our caterpillars right now? Our butterflies. They're caterpillars right now. And we'll keep checking to see when they change, okay? Oh, while we're here, we have something to make today. So we're talking about a farm. What lives on a farm? Animals. A farmer. What kind of animals live on the farm? Cows, chickens, pigs, horses, ducks. Lots and lots of animals. So I thought what we would talk about today is not the animals on the farm. What else happens on a farm? Farmers grow, what do you think? Food. Does anyone have a garden in their backyard or in their side yard? We're getting ready to make some garden boxes in our yard. But farmers grow big amounts of food on their farms. They have lots of land for that. How do they do it? What do you think? Well, they can't do it all by hand because there's so much. They have machines. About tractors. So the food gets grown in what? Does the food grow up in the air or down in the ground? Down in the ground, in the dirt. That's where our vegetables come from. What vegetables do you like? Like, I like cucumbers. What do you like? Does anyone like carrots? Peas? Broccoli? What about corn? Oh, and the pumpkins we use at Halloween, they come from growing in the ground. So now when the farmer plants his field, he uses the tractor because he has to do a lot at one time. So we are going to make fields of vegetables today. I'm going to turn the computer down, and I have to tell you, I like the smell of coffee, so I love this craft, and I love when we hang it in the hallway at school, but this time your house will get to smell like it. So I had to do it a little differently. Let's see, can you guys see what I have here? Does this look like dirt? It's not. Usually I mix brown paint with coffee, but I didn't have any brown paint in my house, so I used a little bit of glue and I sprinkled coffee on it. And then, what's this? The toothpick. I took the toothpick and I drug it through to make rows of for the vegetables to plant. So I have 1, 2, 3 rows. You could make rows on yours. And the farmer keeps nice straight rows so when the tractor comes through, it can easily plant and then they can easily harvest. And then I have pieces of tissue paper. Now, you could take pieces of colored paper, you could take cupcake liners, you could even take regular white paper and you could color it. And then remember how we go? We take it and we squish it up just like that. And then I dip it in some glue and I put it on. So let's see, I was thinking my green tissue paper. How many green plants do I have? 1, 2, 3. What could they be? What's a green vegetable? What about if one's lettuce? What's another one? We could do celery. And what do you think? Oh, that's a good idea. Now, what about red? What could we have that's red? Maybe tomatoes? Oh, strawberries. Now, I had pink paper. Any ideas on something that could be pink we could eat? Oh, that sounds good. What about blue paper? What could blue be? I'm thinking blueberries. What are you thinking? Let me come back up. Oh, what about purple? Do you like eggplants? And if we did like orange, it could be peppers. You have so many choices. And usually what we'll do on this piece of paper, once it dries, I would write your name. So for mine, I would have Mrs. Shoemaker's field. And I would write, I am growing. And I would say lettuce, or honestly, you could grow anything you want. But it's kind of fun to see what you decide to grow because you're the farmer. So I hope you're going to be able to make a vegetable patch or a vegetable field at your house today. And maybe you can just color paper brown with a crayon. There's so many ways to do it. Or, you know what would be even easier? Maybe you have brown paper. Do you have a brown paper bag at your house? You could even start there and then glue some things on. I think it's going to be very curious to learn what you decide to grow in your field. And now my house is going to smell like coffee all day as my field dries. And I hope you have fun with that. So Mrs. Shoemaker realized in the move to this house, I have put my farm things in such a great place that I can't find them. Have you ever lost something? Eventually I'll find it. So we're just going to get creative. So I'm not going to see you guys again till Monday. And I wonder on Monday what our caterpillars will look like. See how big they are now? We're going to have to keep track and see how much bigger they're getting. One's moving a little bit. All right, I'm going to move those to the side. Well, toucans, it's time for us to say goodbye for today. So I'm wondering, you might be stuck inside today with the rain. I think I'm going to be stuck inside with the rain. So I hope you have fun making a field. I'd love to see a picture of what you guys make or learn what you're going to grow. I think that would be really exciting. Well, I think it's time to sing. Are you ready? I'm ready. Here we go. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-doo, skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-doo, skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning. I love you late at night. I love you in the evening when the moon is shining bright. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-doo, skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you. Miss Liz and I love you and miss you. Bye, toucans.